Well, my friend, SWTOR has sat down with art director Carrie Meade to talk to her about Onderon and the making of. My friends, let's take a look at this article. It's pretty interesting. Hello, my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my SWTOR brothers and sisters out there in a galaxy far, far, far away. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all your SWTOR news, fun, and updates right here, right now. No, really, we do all the news here. This is what we do. So come here, hit that subscribe button, stay up to date. My friends, we have a great article about the making of Onderon. SWTOR sat down with art director Carrie Meade to talk about all the fine details of this amazing lore-steeped planet that we will be enjoying and destroying in Onslaught coming in, I'm going to say late September, maybe early October. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But this is a very interesting article, and I liked how they do articles like this, talking with devs behind the scenes, devs that a lot of us don't really ever know, or they never really see the light of day. So let's take a look at this article. It's a great read, and well, let's do it right now. The Making of Onderon. With the upcoming launch of Onslaught expansion this September, one of the new planets players will be able to experience is Onderon. With Onderon already having a wealth of mythos behind it with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, we sat down with our art director Carrie Meade to pull back the curtain on bringing this iconic planet to SWTOR. And of course, you have some amazing stills here, and with creepy shadow things, for which I hope to goodness those are actual things, because that's kind of cool and creepy, and I'm down with that stuff. They ask, for starters, what is your role here on the SWTOR team? Carrie responds, or answers rather, on the SWTOR team, I function as the art director, which means I am responsible for organizing and running the SWTOR art team, as well as maintaining the artistic vision for the project. I help with troubleshooting, brainstorming, idea generation, problem solving, team scheduling, swag creation, and general game editor whispering. What lessons or aspects from the creation of other planets came into play with bringing Onderon to life? Lots of things, Carrie says. For Onderon, we had a wealth of reference to draw from in the Star Wars The Clone Wars show. We reviewed that and used it to springboard into our interpretation of the planet. Our concept artists went to work really defining the look and feel of the space as the designers started laying out the gameplay area. Following that, we then started to add props to the area in order to bring it to life. If you're not familiar, props are like the things you interact with, like little kiosks here, or like, just the things you see around the area that kind of, does bring an environment to life. But yeah, that just wanted to let you know what that was, because yeah, there you go. She says, as she continues, and we just read this part, following that we started to add props to the area in order to bring it to life. We did this by making sure there is a good density of objects that create an interesting view which keep the eyes busy. These techniques are something we really honed when we were building Capero. And I must say, Capero, I really would have loved to explore that planet more outside of the Flashpoint. I really kind of feel like they did Capero a disservice with it just being a Flashpoint, but as a Flashpoint itself, as the environment itself, Capero was beautiful. I would make a home there. Yes, I would. She continues, we made sure we utilized all directions, not just left and right, but we wanted the floor, ground, and the above areas to be visually rich as well. For the jungles outside the Onderon cities, we took a look at how jungles were done on Yavin 4 and utilized some of the lessons there in making the Onderon jungle dense with a good variety of flora, while incorporating other geographical areas like natural cliffs and water features. For the new creatures, we mainly took our inspiration from the environment and the creature reference from Star Wars The Clone Wars, really trying to craft life forms that harken to the established creature look and like they would be at home in the jungle biome. One thing we are doing new on Onderon is we are trying out a more modular approach to our city building, meaning the city is broken up into several sections. This allows for more variety and options. Instead of doing fully modeled or molded single structures with limited options, you'll have to play Onderon and let us know how you think that worked out. What type of environment will players be experiencing on this planet? She answers, on Onderon, players can expect to experience deep jungle, including caves, and a jungle lake. Ooh, I like jungle lakes. Let's go fishing. That's one thing I wish they had in SWTOR. Fishing, just saying. They'll be able to explore and experience gameplay in the Onderon City, as well as visit the Onderon Palace. There are lots of exciting places to go and see. Datacrons. With all the planets to choose from, they ask, what was it about Onderon that made the team want to include it with the upcoming expansion? She responds, Onderon is a planet that is visually dense with a nice variety in its locations and creatures, and it is very beautiful. It affords us many unique game and story opportunities, including a moon that players visit for the new operation. That is very true indeed. They continue, building off on the last question, how did the team go about adding a unique touch to the planet? She responds, the team really loves when we get a chance to do our interpretation of an existing planet. It's a challenge to take something existing and give it our own Old Republic spin. As to how that happens, it starts with the concept team. They do exploratory images, then the leads and myself get together to review the sketches. We decide what we like, what we'd like to change, and we narrow down refining until we arrive at the final look. Here is a good example of the end product of this process. Now, this is probably one of my favorite concept arts that I saw at the SWTOR Cantina out here in Chicago. I love this one. This thing looks, it looks crazy. It just looks crazy. It does. It's like a mammoth that had a big yawn and then died, and people built things inside it. Hey, continue. Once we have the environment look, then we branch out into designing the characters, trying to think about our reference and challenging ourselves to make unique, fresh designs that look like they would exist in those locations. And they ask, in conclusion, okay, last question. What are you excited for players to see while traversing and exploring Onderon? The whole thing, the planet, the characters, she says, the creatures, the story, and the gameplay. I hope the players have as much fun enjoying the planet as we did making it. And they conclude with, thank you for your time, Carrie. If you'd like to see more news about the Onslaught expansion, be sure to keep an eye out on our news feed. So there you have it, my friends, from Carrie Meade's mouth. She apparently is really excited about Onderon, and I can't blame her. I am too. And I'm looking forward to going into the different diverse parts of what Onderon is, as we've seen in the Clone Wars, and how SWTOR has decided to interpret it for the game itself. Like I said, that giant mammoth cave where the people built a city inside, I'm definitely looking forward to getting my hands and beard on that one. But I like the idea how they kind of explain and give us a picture of how they design and propagate environments that we're in, and how just making just an environment, but you have to add the props and the things here, a kiosk, like I said, maybe some boxes over here, or some like animals doing whatever animals do over here, a flag, a banner here, things that bring this character to life. Because outside of our characters and NPCs, the planet itself really is a character as well. And so we get to explore that character, experience it, and go along our journey with that character as we are there. I really like these type of articles that SWTOR does. I wish they would do a lot more of those, so we get a better understanding of what goes on behind the scenes in the games we love. I love behind the scenes stuff. I always have. I've been a sucker for that. I just like to know how things work, and how the things that we love and enjoy, how that all works as well. My friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on all those things right there and then. Are you looking forward to Onderon? Are you looking forward to all the art pieces that are in there, as I am? I hope so. Let me know your thoughts. My friends, make sure you hit that like button if you like what you see here. Make sure you hit that share button, that bell notification button as well. The challenge is, the more of those we get, the more YouTube lets everyone go, hey, we're here, take a look. I don't know. Anyways, my friends, if you really like what you see here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. My friends, as always, we will see you later, and have a good day. And remember to send me your screenshots. That's right, because your screenshots might make it the end of all my SWTOR videos. You never know. This time, it could be you. Friends, as always, remember to be kind. It's about community. And we'll see you later. Good day.